In the community tab, I asked what you, the audience, would like to see in this channel. M&M Rails, yes, the famous M&M Rails, asked to see my rooster, then quickly corrected himself to wanting to see my roster. I don't have a big roster, and that's roster, not rooster, as most of it is still a work in progress. So instead, I will show off two models I'm really happy with as they go about their day. That's quote-unquote camera 2 kicking in, which is actually a precariously perched phone on a shelf. Today, this stream will be swapping out an industry. It will drop off the brown boxcar for the next crew to work on, and then leave. Despite the simplicity of these operations, this video was actually 22 minutes long, but thanks to having two cameras recording and some creative editing, I trimmed this down to a much more digestible 10 minutes. We are entering the industry where we'll need to collect each individual freight car. As each car is a spot, we need to slowly collect all of them. Yes, this is time consuming, but that's the whole point, isn't it? It is small gimmicks like these that slow things down and add mileage to the operations. A quick coupler check. And we're off. I absolutely love the brake squeal and the hisses that follow. Who says you can't have a long train on a small layout? Just don't go too fast or you'll fall off the edge. This part is fun, dropping off the 3 cars, each car at its specific location. Again, a time-consuming gimmick, but isn't this whole thing a gimmick? Besides, it is these small steps that add mileage to operations to an otherwise very short and very small layout, and emphasize the focus of slowing things down. Leaving the industry and heading back on the main track. We're going to drop off these cars with our shoving platform, then park the brown boxcar we came with on track 1. These are both really old lifelike Proto 2000 models, equipped with sound decoders and patch for my imaginary rail operator. While these models were purchased mainly because, well, they were really cheap, the blue and yellow Santa Fe scheme combined with the Art Deco automotive flair is absolutely iconic. Meanwhile, this first generation electromotive power showcasing a gorgeous black and green scheme still looks imposing today. This boxcar will eventually be spotted on the team track by the next train, just giving future me some challenges. This extra move is really just an excuse to burn a little more time at slow speeds. Hear those brake squeals. And enjoy revving up engines. We save the next train some work by spotting this car after the switch, and use as an excuse to then accelerate back to collect our train. If you listen carefully, you can hear a turbo whining up and down. Digital dynamic exhaust adds a very organic feel to the engine sounds. Coupling up, and after checking our imaginary hoses and pumping up our brakes with imaginary air, we are ready to accelerate back to the rest of the world, which in our case is our very small fiddle yard. While perhaps not the most prototypical experience, these models did put on a fantastic show. There were no stalls, no stutters, no hesitation, no derails, just buttery smooth performance with superb sound. What more can you ask for? Well, I hope you enjoyed this small glimpse of how I play with my trains, and I'll see you by the trackside.